Today, we're going to listen to Alive and Kickin' by Nonpoint off of their 2007 album, To the Pain. Again, sir, controls are yours.
Say nope. Bass to start out, love it. 5-string bass, I can appreciate.
I'm getting over it, pushing past all the bullshit, ain't getting right to the root of what the problem really is. The reasons for the misunderstandings, the emergency landings on a plane, headed for home is where the heart was.
Okay, so not to cut this guy off in the middle of his epic speech, but I'm impressed already because I've seen this band. I don't even know who this band is, but I've seen this type of band many times at Warped Tour and SummerSlam and stuff like that. I can appreciate this. Whatever the hell this dreaded white guy is talking about, I can appreciate it. And I like the crowd too, because I've seen this crowd before.
Until it was without feeling and started revealing itself to everyone else by just packing up, moving out, saying it could do without a Billy Able, don't say but running up out the mouth. So I'm tearing this and everything else between me and what I wanna do to pieces. I'm tearing you and everything else between me and you to memory.
I like it. This is way better than DAD. No offense, DAD.
Now even after everything that you did, still alive and kicking.
And again, we were talking about this off screen, but I think there's something to be said for a band that does a video that is actually them live. And some would argue that it's their best work is live. But even if it's not, they still did the video live. And then they cut in images of them performing before they made it big, before they made it to Warped Tour, SummerSlam, whatever the case may be, whatever live show, whatever summer concert they're doing. Before they made it big, they're showing themselves, and that's something. They're proud of where they've been, and they should be. I'm listening to them, and I never heard of them before. You should be proud of yourself.
Now I'm awake, now I can see everything in front of me. I'm sober now, even after everything that you did, still alive and kicking. I'm better now, I'm awake, now I can see everything in front of me. Now if you would've waited 1 second, you wouldn't feel so second to second. I put you first and made the situation worse. 'Cause
So I don't want to pause this too many times in the video, but as a military guy who's done special operations stuff, I think you'll appreciate this. And I've never done special operations stuff, but what they're showing is in this video is what they did to get ready for this point. That's what I see. I don't know if that's what they're actually showing, but that's what I see. And I think you'll agree that in the military, what we remember is not the operation, not the big ticket item that we did. It's the preparation to get there. It's the people that we met on our way there. And it's strange, but this is weird. I've never admitted this out loud, but I've always felt the connection to musicians because I think that folks in the military and musicians are a lot alike. And I think you think that way too. We're a lot alike. We're on the road all the time. Our life is constantly changing. It's always the same. We're always doing shows, but it's always kind of different too because it's in a different location with different people, but we all know these people because we've met them before, but we're not seeing them again until years later. It's different, right? But it's the same. It's the same with musicians. And I feel that way with this video. This video is very nostalgic, and it shouldn't be, but it is. Yes, Gunny.
now if you would've waited 1 second, you wouldn't feel so second to second. I put you first and made the situation worse. 'Cause you wanna take advantage and control of the things that I manage to keep under control. Like my happiness, my family, and all of my music, my music, my music, my music, yeah.
Yeah, good stuff, man. I think when you sent me an email with, I had to answer some questions, which I totally rebelled against again. I'm sorry. But I remember putting in your survey that I listen to the lyrics and I prefer lyrics over music. and I prefer who the people are behind the music more than I prefer the music itself.
Mm-hmm.
These guys have figured some stuff out. I'm definitely going to be checking them out. All of that stuff is drawing on my emotions right now. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Nonpoint. Copy. Here we go.
You had it all. You chose to abuse it, abuse it, abuse it, abuse it. So I'm tearing this and everything else between me and what I wanna do to pieces. I'm tearing you and everything else between me and you to memory. So good now, even after everything that you did, still alive and kicking. Better now, I'm awake now, I can see everything in front of me. So good now, even after everything that you did, still alive and kicking. Better now, I'm awake now, I can see everything in front of me.
Before we get into the guitar solo, and I violate house rules again, I just want to say that there's obviously people that are featured in this video who are not part of the band, who are backstagers. And I'm a backstager. Aviation maintenance officers are backstagers. And many years ago, I was in a school where I was more comfortable being behind the scenes than on stage. And I appreciate backstagers, and I appreciate people who appreciate backstagers, who give faces and voices to those who don't have faces and voices normally. Thank you.
What's wrong with me? You wanna know what's wrong with me? I can ask you the exact same thing. What's wrong with me? You wanna know what's wrong with me? I could ask you the exact same thing. I have my opinion and you have yours. You don't have to like mine, 'cause I don't like yours. I have my opinion and you have yours. You don't have to like mine, 'cause I don't like yours. What's wrong with you? I wanna know what's wrong with you and why this doesn't make sense to you. What's wrong with you? I wanna know what's wrong with you and why this doesn't make sense to you, to you, to you, to you. I'm stronger now, even after everything that you did. Still alive and kicking. Oh, I'm better now. I'm awake now. I can see everything in front of me. I'm stronger now, even after everything that you did. Still alive and kicking.
It's so hard to pause this music video. It was really hard to, really easy, excuse me. It was really easy to pause DAD. Sorry, DAD, again, twice. It's really hard to pause Nonpoint. There's a lot of personal feeling in here. And I really appreciate, again, the backstage. The guy restringing the bass. You know, it's great, right?
Better now, I'm awake now, I can see everything in front of me now. Now I see everything in front of me now. Now I see everything in front of me now.
Outstanding.
学生だったら多くの人がグラマリーを知って
I'm so glad I don't have to feel like an asshole. Oh, fucking hell.
We're doing 10.
10?
We're doing 12.
Oh,
1,
oh, fucking hell.
2,
Gunny, sorry.
3,
Alright, I'm doing 5. That's it. Oh, fuck. It looks... People, if you're gonna come here for an interview, skip the soap. Do the drink. Outstanding.